Good morning, guys. It's Friday morning, November 27th, day after Thanksgiving. I'm back up here at our hunting club in Fort Gaines. I'm sitting on my food plot. Figured it'd be pretty quick to get in here. It's real foggy this morning. Real foggy. It rained last night, so the woods are real wet. We're gonna give it a go. Hopefully we see something. Yeah. It's like in the high 60s right now. It's gonna get up into the 70s. I think it's supposed to rain tonight. But you can't kill them from the house, so we're gonna give it a shot and we'll see what happens, and I will get back to y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, it's a little after 11:30. Wound up seeing 3 does and 2 small bucks, like spikes, and I think one of them might have been a 4-point or something. It's been real quiet this morning. My dad saw a doe, and he said he seen a buck. He come out at the end of his food plot, but then went right back in, so he didn't get a real good look at him. He don't know if he got any footage of him or not, but if he did, I'll throw it up after this for y'all to see. But I'm about to get down and go get something to eat and get back out here this afternoon. Hopefully we'll have better luck, and I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, it's 4:30. I'm sitting where I killed that doe opening day of bow season this year. I got a hanging feeder here. I think there's some corn still left in it. I figured this would be a good spot for the wind this afternoon. Slip in here quiet, and I was able to get up the tree, but the tree I picked out, I couldn't see, so I had to climb back down and cut a few small trees to where I could see where the feeder's at. The tree that I climbed here when I shot that doe, I didn't have nothing around me. I was just sitting there like a knot on a log. And then every deer that came out when I sat there, they picked me out as soon as they come. They got me. So I backed off, and I'm back in here. I got a pretty bushy tree right here in front of me. So hoping maybe that'll be the trick. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully something comes in here, creeping through here, come and get them a bite to eat before dark. But I'll talk with y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, it's Friday afternoon, December 4th. I am once again at my hunting club here in Clay County, Georgia. I hunted this morning, saw one single doe, came walking through the bottom I was hunting in. Got down at lunch and it's pretty much been raining ever since. It slacked off at like 2:30, so I ran up here and get in the stand, and looking at the weather app, it said the rain was gone. But as soon as I got over here, and I decided to leave my rain suit and my umbrella and everything in the truck, they changed it and it come a little rain, so I'm a little wet. My stuff's a little wet, but I can always keep a little cover for my camera, so my camera didn't get wet. But the sun's starting to peek back out now. I'm sitting here in one of our food plots. It's in the middle of some smaller, thick planted pines. The trail camera I had on here was dead for a long time, and we came and put a new one out last weekend. Checked it today, got several, which I mean usually this spot I got a bunch of does here. I think there was like 10 or 12 in the food plot at one time. And a couple of different bucks. One looked like a real good buck, but all it got was his body, his neck, and the base of his antlers. And just going by that, it looked like a pretty good deer. So the wind wasn't real great for any of my other spots that I wanted to sit in, so decided to come on here, see if we can see something. Hopefully we'll at least see some does. But we're gonna get settled in. I think it's almost 4:30 right now, so got a little over an hour and a half till dark. So we'll see what happens, and I will get back to y'all in a little bit. morning, guys. It's December 5th. I'm sitting out here. Well, I sat last weekend. Or let me rephrase it. I had a hanging feeder here. But apparently, when we filled it up last weekend, we didn't secure it to the tree. And it fell. Then it's on the ground. But I've already seen a spike. He was going to it, and he saw it was on the ground. He trotted down and looked, and he finally made his way around here closer to me. Kept looking, walked up closer, and then walked off. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Then he looked, and he walked back up to it, and then walked back off. And he finally walked up and got out in the opening. Looked at it for a while. Decided, well, he ain't gonna get no corn. Then he come down, and he come about right. He was right under my tree at one point. But he left. But I got that feeder in here to draw the does in. So I'm scared. I wish I saw it before I climbed up. I would have done it. I'm scared if a darn doe comes in. She'll probably come on in. But then if there's a big buck behind her, he's not going to. When he sees that, he's going to take off. So I'm debating on whether or not climbing down and going to pull it on up and then getting back up in the tree. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's better there. When the feeder fell, it jabbed the spinner arms up into the bottom of the feeder. So it's busted. And then the actual spinner itself, it won't hardly turn. And then the darn squirrels done chewed a hole in the top of it. So either they did that. Yeah, they had to do it on the ground because it wasn't there last weekend when we filled it up. But I just bored all the corn out, so maybe we'll end up seeing something again. Alright guys, it's a little after 12 o'clock. I've seen several deer this morning. I think I've seen 14 in total. Had that spike first thing this morning. Then I had I didn't get a footage of some of them. I had a pretty good buck come on the side of this ridge here. And it's real thick. It's hard to, I can just see spots. And earlier, it's hard to see because the sun ain't shining down in there. But I could tell it looked like a pretty decent buck, but I didn't want to. I could have shot it and then got down there and ground shrinkage would have took over and he probably wouldn't have been as what I thought he was. But all he did was walk beside this ridge, get downwind of the corn pile, check to see what no does there, and then he went straight down into the bottom. Then I saw 4 does at the end of this little strip here. Then I had that one 8-point. He come out, never went to the corn. He looked at it, but then he come and went right pretty much up under me. Then I had a doe and a buttonhead. They come out on the trail that I walk in here on, went right up under me and went to the corn. Then I had a buck run a doe into this thick stuff down here, because all I seen was a doe run through, and then I seen another deer, and then she ran back towards him, and then that was it. I never even get to see what the buck was. And then I had those them three bigger does. They come in and ate at the corn for a little while. So I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna sit this afternoon. I'm either gonna sit here where I sat yesterday afternoon. But like I said, I'm gonna go get me a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna get back out here as soon as I can. So I'll see y'all then. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. It's almost 8 o'clock. I decided to sit in this spot again this morning. I was planning on going back down that bottom, but the wind's not right. I didn't want to mess it up, so I just come on back here. I figured with all that darn corn on the ground, at least you'd see something. My wallet. There ain't really no wind this morning anyways. It's about 1 mile per hour. I think it's in the high 30s. It was like 39. Oh, there was a shot. I hadn't seen anything yet, but it's still early. So, well, I've seen a bunch of squirrels. We'll see what happens, and I will get back to y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, I think that's about all she wrote. I'm about to get on down. Had a guy come through on 4 about 9:30, and right before he did, I had a deer come running in behind me, and then I heard that 4 coming way down the road. As soon as that sucker come by, that deer hauled butt and went down to this bottom. Sounded like a heavy deer too, but that's it, other than that doe I had first thing this morning. So I'll be back up here next weekend. Hopefully we have some better luck then. Hope y'all enjoyed this weekend's video, and I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all.